What's up, Peace Tribe? Thank you guys for tuning in to another Peaceful Ambition video. Guys, like always, I just want to thank y'all for clicking and joining the conversation. Make sure you guys go ahead and comment down below anything that you want to share to the topic today. Also, make sure you share this video. You never know how it can help someone else. Guys, and if you're not already subscribe to the channel and make sure you ring that bell. So anytime I drop content, you are notified. So guys, I just want to jump right into it. First, I gotta say, let God be the glory. Guys, it has almost been a year, a couple more days since I had my stroke last year. So my year anniversary is coming up and I have not had a stroke since. This whole year I have not had any type of symptoms or anything. I can say that I'm pretty healthy and I'm pretty happy for the most part. But since it is my anniversary of my stroke coming up, I want to talk about when life breaks you. Because when I had my stroke, guys, I felt like I was broken. I felt like I didn't know how I was going to bounce back from something so traumatic. And I just want to reach out to someone that may be going through something in their life that they think that they can't bounce back from. They think that, they're shattered, they're broken. So I want to sit here and I want to talk to you guys about how we can get out of that, how we can get out of that state of mind and know that you are not broken. You may have been you may have been twisted or whatever the case is, but you are not broken. So let's just get right into it, guys. Okay, so a lot of times when we are in situations that we feel like it breaks us, we're just thinking about the negatives. Now, of course, if it broke us, it's something that may bad have happened to us. But guys, in any situation, good or bad, we have to remember that there's always a silver lining. Everything happens for a reason, and it could not be something that we really have to see as a negative. Like when I had my stroke, of course it's negative that I had a stroke and I was only 30 years old. But at the same time, having that stroke made me see that I needed to change myself. I needed to change my life. I needed to change things so I don't be back in that bed and be something that's permanent that I can't change. So of course it was bad that I had the stroke, but the silver lining is it made me evolve. It made me grow. Just within this year, guys, I can really say that I evolved to not totally to a different person, but I evolved to a person that I love much more, that I appreciate much more, because I really feel like I'm taking the time out to really get to know myself, to really go for what I want, and to really be that Tiara that, I always sing that I want to be. No, I'm not there by any means. No, I'm not even close, but I know that I'm still taking steps. I'm learning not to be such a people pleaser. I'm learning to speak my mind. I'm learning to do things more so for myself and to know that I'm on this path. And for me to get anything in this life of mine that I want, I have to do it. I can't rely on other people. I can't rely on, things just happening as a coincidence or falling into my lap. No, I have to literally go for it, run after it, pull it, say you're mine, buy it, whatever I have to do to get it. I know that I have to do it. And before I was kind of just going with the flow of life. I was willing to kind of just float around and just go through life. No, I'm not floating anymore, guys. I'm swimming. I'm swimming. I'm pushing things out my way. I'm forcing things to come to me by doing what I have to do to get to that point. So guys, when life happens and you feel like you're in a situation that you're just like, you don't know where to start, just remember there is some type of silver lining. Even if you don't see it at this moment, you will see it later on. It's just the perspective that you have on it and how you go about it. So when you are in a situation, don't let it break you to the point that you feel like there's nothing that you can do to bounce back. Don't let it break you to the point that you feel like you don't want to live anymore. No, guys, in that moment, yes, it may hurt, but after that moment, maybe even an hour later, things are going to be better. And I even say that for people that pass away. When you have someone in your family that passed away, of course it hurts, and you may never get over that person, especially if it's a close relative to you. So it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to cry, to mourn. Those are natural things. You want to do those things. But you know, time heals all wounds. Not every day is going to be the same pain. Not every day is going to be that same hurt. Yeah, you may even think about that person every day, but you're not going to feel how you always feel from, you know, the day they passed away. So we have to remember, even in situations, guys, you are going to get up. You are going to be healed. You are going to be rejuvenated, as long as you know in that moment of crisis or in that moment of sadness or whatever it is, that is not how it's going to be for the rest of your life. You have to pull yourself up first, get yourself out of it, change your perspective, and change the way that you really want to go about life, and go for it. Once you do that, guys, nothing can break you. Nothing can break you. Things may try, like I said, things may try to bend you, things may try to twist you around, things may try to, you know, get you all confused, but nothing can break you. And I say that wholeheartedly because there's many things in my life, many people in my life that have tried to break me in the past, and now I know that they tried to break me. Before, it was more so, you know, oh, that's just how they are. No, there's people also that's going to be there that's going to try to break you, not just events in your life, but what matters is how you react to them. So almost the same thing, events, people, same thing, is how you react. So it always starts with you. You know, it always starts with you, how you want to go about it. So we have to remember that when we feel broken, we're not truly broken. We're just shattered, and we're going to bring the pieces back together. So don't think that you're just, you know, you're old news, or there's no way that you can be helped. No. There's always ways to get up and to move on. So also, guys, so when you go through an event, or, you know, whatever the case is, and you feel like you're broken, also just remember, you never know who's watching you. And I say that as a good thing and a bad thing. You know, a lot of times, especially parents, a lot of times we go through a lot of things, and, you know, we try to hide it from our kids or whatever the case is. Now, if you give into those things and you just stay broken, think about who's watching. Think about your children. Do you want your children to grow up and feel like they're broken anytime something happens to you? No. Remember who's watching you, guys. Remember that you have to be strong no matter what, because even if you feel broken, your children may not feel broken. Your children don't know what's going on. So sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. You have to do those things to help them grow without being worried about grown-up issues, you know. And at the same time, when I say people are watching you, remember that there's haters out there. There's people that want you to feel broken and stay broken. Don't let them get that happiness. Be broken. Even if you feel like you're broken, be broken in private, but never in public. Never in public. You know, if you have to go in your room and cry for an hour, get on your hands and knees and pray to God to help you, to change your mind or change your situation, whatever it is, guys, that is okay. There is nothing wrong with that. Actually, I say go do that. I recommend you doing that before you call up someone and tell someone your information, and, you know, cry to them. Cry to your God first. Cry to God and see what he can do with helping you, because sometimes the people that you cry to are the same people that's like, yes, oh man, she's broken right now. Let me go ahead and slip my 2 cents in. Let me go ahead and see if I can do this to do that. Guys, remember who's watching you, good or bad. So we always have to remember that. And since I mentioned praying to God, guys, when you are broken, remember that this battle is not yours. No, it's not. You may be in the situation, but God already knows how you're going to win it, how you're going to be victorious, how you're going to go into another battle, maybe even a couple days later, how you're going to win that one and be victorious. Guys, God is always by your side. And just with that being said, we should know that when we feel broken, God is not going to let us be broke. God doesn't put us in situations that we can't get out of. No matter how hard it is, no matter how hard it is to see yourself outside of the situation, or how hard it is to see yourself after today, remember that God woke you up for a reason. And God put you in that situation for a reason. So sometimes, rather than saying, God, why is this happening to me? Maybe it's because something that you have to do to change. And that was me with my stroke. You know, I cried, why did I have a stroke and I'm only 30? I just had a baby. I have 2 young children. Why? But it was because I had to wake up. And I'm awoke now. So, guys, again, sometimes we have to remember, you know, I'm in the situation, but why? Why? Question everything. Don't just take anything with a grain of salt and just say, okay, this is my life. I'm okay with living this way. No, question it. Why am I okay living this way? And this is what I know that I can do way better. I know my potential. So why would I settle for nothing? No, go for it. Keep on pushing and be that person that you want to be. And never say, I'm broken to the point that I can't be fixed. No, I'm just not like I just don't understand how some people, and I know there's a lot of like, you know, mental health, and some people can't take as much as stress as other people and everything, which is normal because we're all different individuals. But at the same time, I don't know how people can just go through something and say that, you know, I'm done with life, I'm done, I don't want to live anymore. No, guys, that's the worst thing that you could do, because like I said, people are watching you. There's loved ones. If you say that you give up in life, you know, you could be motivating someone that looks up to you. You giving up on life is also making them giving up on life, which it just leads to a domino effect. And as humans, you know, we want to uplift each other, because our human race, we're a dying breed. You know, it's a lot going on in this world right now. So the best thing that we can do is uplift each other. And that's what I always try to do with Peaceful Ambition. You know, I'm not a saint, and I go through my own things. I go through my own issues. But at the end of the day, even when I'm feeling sad and I feel broken, I sit there and say, this is not the end for me. This is just the beginning. I am going to get up. I'm going to rise above my feelings. I'm going to rise above what anyone says. And I know who Tiara is and who I want Tiara to be. So in that situation, I'm going to rise up, and I'm not going to be broken anymore. Yeah, I may feel sad right now. I might even cry it out. But tomorrow, I'm going to be a different person. Or even later on, I'm going to be a different person. I'm going to rise above anything that's trying to hold me down. So never feel broken to the point that you guys feel like you want to give up. Guys, I always try to keep it quick, just so we can have the quick conversation. Again, guys, go ahead and make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I am Miss Peaceful Ambition. New merch on the way. Make sure you go to peacefulpurses.com. Guys, I love y'all as always. Oh yeah, make sure y'all hit up my family channel, Wise Family 5, my baby Akira's View. I thank y'all again for tuning in. Make sure y'all comment down below, share this video. I am Peaceful Ambition. Till next time, peace out.